Wait a second. Okay, there we go. Anyway, let's get into this game here. It's like the first quarterfinal game now, Foggy against Cechi, so it's the first best of 3. And so far this Gera Cup is really quite unusual, with 4 undeads being in the quarterfinals so far, so it's 4 out of 8 players being undeads. 1 UD mirror is there as well in the quarterfinals, and there's still a possibility that there will actually be a 5th undead in the quarterfinals. No human left anymore, there is still 1 orc and 1 night elf. Wait, I think actually, no, 2 night elves, 1 orc, 4 undeads, and the last one is still to be decided. It's either gonna be orc or undead apparently. And so far everything is looking quite standard. Foggy going for the demon hunter and the usual creep here, while Cechi is going for that early DK, well actually early crypt into kind of early DK, and he's probably gonna go for an early ghoul push. And we'll have to see how that works out then. I would definitely say that Foggy has better chances in this best of 3, because he just practices a lot more, he's really well in shape. And for Cechi that's not really the case, I guess, at least that he's not practicing that much. So I would say that Foggy definitely has by far the better chances here. But Cechi can of course still surprise us, that's definitely a possibility as well. And he's gonna go for an early tech it seems, no second cigarette yet, he's just gonna go to 20 out of 20 supply ghouls, get his tech as soon as he has the gold for it now, and so far not going for a ghoul push really, but just gonna go for a res with his DK. Didn't skill anything yet, he's still waiting to decide, I guess. And there we go, he has an early tech, still not pulling any goals, he just wants to go for early tech and not for too aggressive playstyle it seems. And he wants to get the skeletons there. Demon Hunter starting the mana burning already, and now Cechi decided to go for Aura. He doesn't want to go for Coil at this point anymore after 1 mana burn is already down. And he can actually do a lot more with Aura. He has an easy time running away, he also regenerates HP all the time. And he can also chase units better and just go for stuff. No way, that's so round, that's so beautiful by Foggy. That just happened, oh yes indeed dude. That was insane, he wanted to escape through here, the archer barely managed to still block the DK, then he almost got out of here and the Demon Hunter barely managed to still block the DK. Like what the hell? Damn, that's so unfortunate for Cechi to be honest. God, that's a round, that was ridiculous. Well, he doesn't want to finish this, he just wanted level 2 and wanted to get the item and wants to keep Cechi from creeping now. Maybe he also knows that Cechi's screaming the expansion spot because of that Scout Wisp here, but he would have really needed to pay a lot of attention to that. No, it doesn't seem like it, he's just moving into main base. Well, towards main base, he's probably gonna search for Cechi now, see where he's creeping. Or maybe just go for the base. I don't think he can cancel a graveyard, can he? I mean, with the claws in circlet, maybe he can actually do it. Which would be really, really... If he cancels that graveyard, Cechi's gonna be in so much trouble. He will actually cancel that graveyard, I think. No way, if he actually gets that. No, he gets it. And dodges the coil. That delays everything for Cechi by so much. He can't build a slaughterhouse, he can't build fiends or gargoyles. Well, he doesn't have double crypt anyway, so it's not gonna be gargoyles either way. But really the only thing now that he can do is get tier 3 tech and the Lich, and that's it until his graveyard finishes. Which is maybe not all that bad, because I mean he would probably, usually I think, go for tier 3 right away anyway, then go for the Lich. And then actually start building stuff, or maybe actually getting a slaughterhouse. I'm not 100% sure to be honest on the build order there. But it's still really good for Foggy, I think. I mean, it costs him his TP, but it definitely messes with Cechi quite a bit, I would say. Loses a ghoul here as well, and I think Foggy still got experience for it. Ate a bolt for it though, but that's worth it. And Cechi has level 3 though, so that's really quite good, because he got this, this, and this now as well. So his DK at least is on quite a nice level, that's really awesome for him. Naga already for Foggy, and he crept her up a little bit. Gets a double Ancient of Floor on tier 2, while Chechi's tech is already halfway finished. But still, he, like, you can see it now, he can't do anything with his resources, because he doesn't have that graveyard yet. Tries to buy some time here, be annoying a little bit, also scout. And let's see how this is gonna work out for Cechi now. Gets the Slaughterhouse now, and the Fiend as well, as soon as the graveyard finished. And he's just playing some shenanigans here, buying some time.
A player's forces are
preventing Foggy from creeping all too effectively. But Foggy can still easily creep now with Ancient of War and his Naga and Archers here, while keeping the DK busy with his Demon Hunter. Although he would preferably creep up his Demon Hunter as well, I guess. Cechi, on the other hand, wants to creep something for himself now, I think. At least a little bit, like preferably I think the shop. Then get Orb and then go for a push, I guess. Or maybe still creep this first. We'll have to see what he's gonna do. Tier 3 already for Foggy. He basically went for double Ancient of Lore. Then for tier 3 and then started building units like he's doing now, getting to Dryads. And gets the next Moonwall spell. Cechi can get this, has his mana potion already, which he wants to have for this push. And he's probably just gonna get Destroyer upgrade after that statue, get Ghoul Frenzy, get Orb, then go for Naga, and then go for the kind of usual Undead tier 3 push, I guess, against Naga. Got a great Invul Pot, well, it's just called Invul Pot, I guess. Which is kinda nice for him, especially for the Naga, as soon as he gets her, because then he can just do whatever he wants to for 15 seconds, which means he can continuously attack the Demon Hunter for 15 seconds with Frost Arrows, slow him down, so he doesn't deal that much damage and he's also easier to focus. Nice block with the Illusion here, prevents the mana burn, that's really, really nice. Nice little micro thing he did there. No Destroy upgrade yet, I guess he's gonna get that one quite soon. Getting his Ghoul Frenzy, and he's basically just gonna push out. There we go, Destroy upgrade. He's gonna push out now, he wants to preferably get his Naga before the fight starts. But Foggy has to say something about that, I guess. Adept upgrade for Bear is probably already finished as well. Already finished now as well. And he's starting the Bear protection. Foggy still needs some time to prepare for this. While Cechi is still creeping a bit, he doesn't really want to move in here without having the Naga first. Cechi realizes that though immediately and doesn't waste... Foggy realizes that immediately, doesn't waste any time, goes for some creeping himself. And Cechi also solo creeping his Lich, so he gets closer to his level 3 Nova earlier. DK level doesn't do that much for him at the moment, Lich level is much more important. And he also used time to get an Invis Potion DK actually, to try to steal some items, or maybe also creeps. Book after that for Cechi, that's really not that great. It can be really nice if there's no Wisp around, but if there's a Wisp around then it's like one detonate and everything's gone, and there's a lot of XP as well for the Nath player. Staff and Orb of Venom is there as well. Mana Stone for the Naga, which is really not that great at all for her. But apparently he's gonna keep it. Something like a Healthstone or Anchor of Reincarnation would have been really, really good for Foggy. Wand of the Wind could have been really strong as well to disable coils from Cechi, although they could also get dispelled by Destroyers, of course. But, like, having a 2-second disable can still be quite a big deal. And Cechi will... Oh, that was so close! Helm of Valor, which is really nice for the Demon Hunter for survivability and damage, and, well, that's basically it. But it's still quite a lot. Cechi almost got that, but wasn't there in time. Because Foggy didn't instantly pick it up, Cechi really could have easily gotten it if he would have been there in time, which would have been really awesome for him. But so for double level 3 against double level 3, Cechi has a bit more experience though. Got a Sobi Mask for his Lich, which is really, really nice for him. It's definitely a nice item. And he's not really committing to a kind of tier 3 push, it's kind of too late for that anyway. And instead he's going into a Boneyard. Wants to go into more of a late game unit composition, get that Frostworm, and he will probably still get a Naga, I think. Although with this kind of unit composition he could also be playing double hero only instead of triple hero. I'm also not 100% sure at this point as to how that works out exactly.
A player's forces are under
The
attack.
thing is, Foggy doesn't have that many safety items, really. There's a Destroyer to dispel Rejuvenation, if it has Dispel ready, that is. And there's really only the Invul Pot and the Staff. There's no Staff of Teleportation. Actually, there is a Staff of Teleportation, so he can easily staff back into the fight when he gets staffed out with the Staff of Preservation. And now it's really just about this spot. Both players want it, but neither wants to start it. Because then the other one could kind of creep check. And Cechi is just waiting for his Thrust Worm, basically, and then he's probably gonna move out. While Foggy is, I guess, also waiting for more bears. He's banking on 50 supply anyway. And he's fine with just chilling here. Stashes his Demon Hunter out, wants to get another Staff of Preservation actually. I thought that he would maybe get an anti-magic pot, but it can actually be dispelled quite easily. And he rather wants another Staff to be able to save other units, maybe also his Naga if necessary. But Foggy could definitely get destroyed in this fight through hero focus, that's a possibility. But there's no Naga, so there's some damage output missing for Cechi from that point, because there's no Forked Lightning and no Frost Arrow, but for that he has a Frost Worm to slow the Demon Hunter down. So Frost Worm basically takes the place of the Naga, and the Demon Hunter, he ran too far in, Foggy wasn't paying enough attention, and he's losing so much HP for that. Gets staffed out though, so he's fine, but Foggy loses the good position he had for that. And also his Naga is in trouble, he might not be able to staff her out in time. He blocked himself a little bit, has the reach on it though, didn't get it quite dispelled. Now it's dispelled, staffs her out in time though, but the Demon Hunter is still low HP, he didn't heal up at the Moonwells yet. VK is out of mana, but he still has a mana potion. Illusion tanks quite some damage here. Bears falling already, and Archers falling left and right as well. And Real the whole Freelodge is doing a lot. There's still a Nova, even if he gets mana burn, there's still a Nova. There's a mana potion, saves that Frostworm barely. Doesn't commit to any more hero focus though. Cechi just wants to kill the units. And now he goes for the hero focus. That Demon had the last second Invul Pot with 10 HP. But Foggy is completely falling apart. Cechi doing a great job so far. 51 supply against 34, and the Demon Hunter is dead. Lich level up. That Naga is in trouble as well. She will still get away though, but this is most likely GG. There's no way Foggy actually comes back from this. It is GG, and 1-0 for Cechi. Honestly didn't expect it, and it's really, really awesome. Let's see how the series is gonna continue.